All right, welcome back to the deep dive. We are jumping into the 2026 awards forecast today. And, well, the data is painting a picture that's a lot more interesting than I think the headlines are letting on.
It really is. We're working from the 2026 awards season forecast,
Hmm.
and you're so right. On the surface, it looks like one film is just running away with it,
Yeah.
but the underlying numbers, they suggest a pretty serious split.
Okay, so let's just start with the absolute giant in the room,
Yeah.
Sinners. 16 Academy Award nominations. That's not just having a good year.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's entry into the all-time club. That ties the record held by films like Titanic and La La Land.
Wow.
And, you know, statistically, when a film saturates the ballot like that, getting nominations in technicals, acting, directing, everything, it creates this kind of mathematical safety net. It almost always guarantees Best Picture.
Right, usually being the key word there, because if we hop across the pond and look at the BAFTAs, that math starts to change a little bit.
Yeah. It completely changes. In London, One Battle After Another is actually the top dog. It has 14 nominations, which just edges out Sinners at 13.
So is that just, what, home field advantage, or is there something more to it?
I think it's something more. It feels like a distinct preference. The British Academy, they often signal where that big international wing of the Oscar voters might lean.
Oh, okay.
If Sinners was truly this unstoppable force, you'd expect it to have swept the board there too. The fact that One Battle is holding its own, even leading, that suggests a real vulnerability.
So we basically have a two-front war, and that carries over into the acting categories, which are just, they're stacked. I mean, I saw Leonardo DiCaprio just earned his 7th BAFTA Best Actor nomination for One Battle.
Yeah, that is a pure legacy stat. His 7th nod.
Yeah.
That ties him with absolute legends. We're talking Peter O'Toole, Daniel Day-Lewis. He is, for all intents and purposes, BAFTA royalty now.
But he's not alone. He's walking into, like, a total buzzsaw this year. You've got Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners.
And you can't overlook Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. She's incredible. But here's the really important thing. It isn't just about the individual performances.
Right.
Marty Supreme and Hamnet, they are firmly in that Best Picture conversation. They aren't just acting movies. They're siphoning off votes from the two big titans.
So looking at the season's narrative then, it really feels like all eyes need to be on London next month.
Exactly. The BAFTA ceremony in February. That is the stress test. If One Battle After Another starts converting all those nominations into actual wins,
It breaks the whole narrative.
it totally breaks the narrative that Sinners is this inevitable winner, and it does it right before the final Oscar voting starts in March.
So a BAFTA upset could genuinely swing Academy voters at the very last second.
It could. Momentum is everything in these races.
So to sort of wrap this all up, Sinners has the historic volume. I mean, 16 nominations is just so hard to argue with.
It is.
But One Battle After Another has this incredibly strong critical backing in the UK.
Which leaves us with a really fascinating question as we head into the final stretch. Does that historical, statistical dominance actually guarantee the Best Picture win? Or does this very specific BAFTA love for One Battle After Another signal a massive upset that the raw numbers just haven't accounted for yet?
I guess we're about to find out. Thanks for diving in with me.
Anytime.